everyone, Amber from the Vault here. Welcome back to more of Yes, Your Grace. Yes, another game in the $5 or less series. Just a reminder, I did purchase this on a Nintendo Switch sale and I got it for $1.99, believe it or not. So we're going to go ahead and check out the game. Let's go ahead and jump in and I'll see you guys back. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I've helped him out and in return he gave me his gold. Called for me, Your Grace. I've heard about spices. I've heard that you have stopped supplying Brancia? I'm not entirely sure, with some resources. Spices. I suspect you've been speaking to Eaton, whatever. He trades my spices with Prasis to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu. It's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Redovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular among priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Prasis. That's far away. I guess that's it. Heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etton's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeon. Anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etton is selling dust near Kasky. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliverance. Oh boy. I don't know what to... Okay, sorry about that. I think we'll talk to Etton first. I will see what Lord Etton has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Alright, I have this animal. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beef. Alright. Wish, Your Grace. Alright, I am sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man and that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace, if the person is listening. Maybe he knows something. I don't love the idea of imprisoning someone, but maybe... Maybe he knows something. I doubt he does. There's no way he knows. But... Guess we'll... I don't know. You will spend some time in our dungeons. I knew it! I knew it was you! Calm down. It's going to be alright. The guard by the exit will take... I'll come see you later. Okay, Your Grace. Hate that Larissa has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sidani. Mother said Lucilia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lucilia about the cat father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask about Dusty. Alright, I will ask about the cat. Thank you, Father. Alright. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Right, please? Yeah, I think that would be a nice thing to do for our daughter. Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners come ravaging our village. Our barn on fire, ooh. Wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Send us some help. Oh boy. Problem is I don't have any supplies. And I definitely don't have a general that I can really send. Sorry to hear this. There isn't much I can do. Gather builders, get some help from other villages. I'm sure you can get your barn built right back up. But I suppose we can call in some favors here and there. I don't feel great about that. We should invite Lord Etten, Your Grace. Make sure that Laura's saying is true before we... I clicked before I finished reading. You can find Etten on the ally. Know how to do this by now, guy. Come on. I don't want to waste my time, though, with Lord Etten. I don't know how I feel about him. Guess we'll invite him, but also I feel like we should go do other stuff. We can invite other people. Let's get to know some other lords in the area. Okay. We better go fight with Azalea. Wonder if her learning how to sword fight will be a good thing. Yes, Father? How is your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Ha, I know. Ah, you're slow. Haha. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she could find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind a bush. In the evening, I told her something took bait. When she saw the huge skunk, half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Azalea. Come on, Father. You have to admit this is funny. Only a little bit. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know. She keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Right. Better. I'm assuming she is in the council chambers, since that is where she likes to go. And now that Smudge is dead, no, he's not in here crawling all over our papers. Alright, Your Grace. Do you want to talk about the skunk? Azalea told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters into the castle, so I took Azalea's sword and... Sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. Hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was gonna get rid of it anyway. We're very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? I won't. I will see you later, silly pickle. For so much. Audrey said I can review the evidence here. Let's take a look. Okay. Seek expert, question suspects. Wow, there's a lot there for me to deal with, right? Jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the dungeon. Alright. How are you doing in there? Oh, Your Grace. It feels safer in here. I don't have anything to worry about. Wait, I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I have my friend here, and no one can come inside. I wish I just asked you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. I'm glad you feel safer. You are right. No one is going to come in here looking for you. I would hope. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? Yes, I know, but I couldn't tell them what was going on. It could be any one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pietro. Let the guard know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. Wow, we got 4 out of that? Really? Do you have anything you need? Yes. Sturdy walls, steel bars, a personal guard. Oh, wait, there's nowhere to run. Okay. How can I help? Just look around. This guy probably has nothing to say to me. Yeah. Okay. Where else to go? There isn't. So I guess that means we are done. Oh, there's still agents waiting for orders. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, I'm dumb. Let's do that. Let's go to Wallamy. Yes? Wallamy! General. Makes sense to send one once a week, I would assume. We're done. Yeah, the problem is too, like I have to start repaying this loan. Um, well, it's not like things are already done, right? Yeah, those are already done. Can't lose. We can't be negative. I guess we're just gonna do. I mean, I think we're negative supplies at this point, which is pretty. And I got to figure out a way not to rely on that bank. We do not have the money to repay all of that. Before we do anything, yeah, here we go. Your Grace, how is the investigation going? I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I have prepared a table in the council chamber where you can inspect the items. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. All right. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. Search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful, and he paid me this gold. How may I be of service, Your Grace? Let's see. I know why you need the spices. I have heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. You just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with those people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always try to be at your service. I have a location near Beltois, that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way, and maybe you could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then I'm sure I'll be the first one to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. It will double your earnings. If you do right by me, I will make sure I do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. I can't promise anything. All right, at least you're not saying no. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside my 23 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Rodovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I just remembered something about the night Talus died. I had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was blurry. I did see someone in the gardens that night. I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. Right, animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? Looks like someone has lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say. Okay. Get out of here. Let's talk to our daughter. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, silly pickle? Your Grace, may I introduce you to the Stabber? Oh no. The Hedgehog! Stabber the Hedgehog! I love her. Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hanson, but that name is already taken. The other options was to call him the Squisher, but I didn't like it because I thought it didn't seem like it would scare off enemies. Oh my god. Underneath he has velvet, yummy tummy. You wish you could stroke and squish all day. Ah! But on top it's a whole different story. On top he's a scary, stiff stabber! Alright, how did you come up with this? What is this all about? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hanson? No. See, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Since the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo. Then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Fine, you can Stabber. Very well, keep the Stabber close to you and don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission, and he is about to stab someone! Oh my god. Sophie, if you're watching this, this is you. At least she will be occupied. I'm not sure if it's a good thing. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Those scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They've killed an entire family. We're counting on your help from your general, Your Grace. You keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Rodovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. Yeah, let's just send the general. Okay, you shall have my help. Sending the general away will take 2 weeks. That's gonna suck. Knew we would get our revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. I don't know how I feel about the word revenge there. Etton's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in battle. But as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. We decide to help Etton ensure that lures will cancel his offer of an army. Fuck, I have to make this decision now. Choose. I don't like selling dust. I don't like that because I mean, basically we're going to be the CIA with crack. Like I don't know how I feel about being I don't know how I feel about being the CIA with crack. So I guess maybe okay, sorry. I had to pause for a second because I was about to cough right into the microphone. Drink. I mean, you're probably going to hear it in my voice. So I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want to hurt my people. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should aid Lors in stopping his nasty. Send a general to Kasky as soon as possible to shut down the trading site that he was talking about. And if we ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while just to discourage further sales. Lors will be happy to hear about this, so after we have done what he's asked for, we should invite him over. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm comfortable with doing that. I feel like it's the better choice out of the choices we have, but I don't think it's a good choice, if that makes sense. Also, we need to write our letter to our daughter, and I just remembered that. I have to go back to the throne room. Feeling pretty dumb right now, but let's go talk to our wife. All right, darling. I have a lead on the investigation. Let's do Lord Eaton. Turns out he's trading oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of this business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them, but really, I don't think about it. Well, do you really think selling dust is bad for the people? It does have side effects. More people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things wrong. But then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Redovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Eaton. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth talking about it. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything. Fine, I will stay here. Okay, I don't know if we need to talk to her about the investigation. Nope, we don't. Okay, let's go back to the throne room quick. I forgot to send Larissa, however you are supposed to say her name, a letter. And we need to make sure we ask about Dusty. I'm going to be honest, Sidani's definitely my favorite child. This child is amazing. I love her already. Okay, let's talk to him. Can I be of service? Let's write the letter. Of course, what should I write? Ask her about Dusty. Ask about the cat. Tell her Sidani keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of... Oh, is that the only thing I could write in there? Oh no, that's not good. Okay, well... Huh. Let's make sure... Lurs was not at the thing. Who... I guess Lena. Let's invite Lena. I think that's probably a good idea. We can't do anything on the map because we no longer have any generals, right? Let's take a look. Our general's gone, so I can't really do anything with that. So let's just finish the week. Let's all cry. This kind of sucks. Gotten us here, haven't. All right, we really can't afford the stables, and I don't need it right now, so I'm not going to deal with it. Paying the army, though. They're the ones who are actually worth something. We want to make sure our army